there after a minor break due to our Facebook friends, but we're back and up and at it. Ron, can you give us an update what's going on?
Yeah, well, sorry about that, folks, but we'll get it back into it. Rink's 1-4, Dandenong 2, 34 shots after 42 ends. Lilydale 1, 43 shots.
And we've just seen a big jump here on the team on our show, Rink. They've just picked up 5 shots.
So they've gone to 14-8 after 12 ends. On Rink's 5 through 8, Dandenong 1, 51 shots after 43 ends. Lilydale 2, 27 shots. So there's been a big jump why we've been off air. So welcome back everybody at that. So we'll get back into it and keep the game going. Will's just put a bowl down on the forehand and come up short. John for Lilydale is playing his forehand.
And of course we're on the 12th end.
And Pat's is holding shot at the moment from Lilydale. And John himself has pulled up short. Chris is asking Will to play to the back, about a metre behind. He was playing way to try and disturb the head. He's opened it up now so you can see Patsy's bowl. So John's probably just going to play his forehand in and try and draw another close bowl to build up the head. He's around the back. David's gone down to have a look at the head with Christopher. So he just had a look at the head, showed him which hand he wishes to play in. And I think he's just asking him just to draw down, just to open the head a little. So he's playing the forehand. And it could be a bit wide and heavy. As the band's fired up again, so we'll try and make sure they can hear what's going on here. Overall scores at the present moment, Dandenong 2, 34 to Lilydale 1, 43. There's been no overall change on Dandenong 1 with Lilydale 2, it's 51, 29. Ethan's playing the forehand. Just drawing down. John seems very interested in it and looks like it might have come in for a second shot. So David has been called on the forehand. Just a little bit of weight, just open the head up. And he's come off a Will's bowl and rested in for second shot. So John's calling Ethan in again. Play the forehand. Looks like draw weight. Just to disturb the last bowl out. He's narrow. Rink 8 is going a comeback. We have Dandenong 11 shots, Lilydale 7 after 10 ends. No, Lilydale 8 after 10 ends. Rink 7 is Dandenong 13, Lilydale 11 after 12 ends. Rink 6, Dandenong 13 to Lilydale 4 after 10 ends. And at the present moment, the rink we're on, 14-8 after 12 ends. Christopher's playing the forehand. Just overdraw on the head. Rink 1, we have Lilydale 16 shots up to Dandenong 6 after 11 ends. Rink 2, Dandenong 7 after 11 ends to Lilydale 6. Rink 3, Dandenong 10 after 11 ends to Lilydale 13. And Rink 4, Dandenong 11 after 9 ends to Lilydale 8. 34-43 after 42 ends. John's played a draw shot down. And he's finished roughly jack high. So it's up to Christopher now, and we'll see what he's looking at doing. Looks like he's going to play the forehand, probably trying to rest the ball out. All depends on his weight now. It's coming into head nicely. And he's disturbed the head, and the kitty's gone out to the left. He doesn't look very happy about it, so we'll wait and see what it comes up. We've still got one bowl from John to come down yet. They're calling him on the backhand.
Right, Ron, we're back.
Yeah, just trying to work out who's roughly jack high there, Peter.
Well, we'll find out very shortly.
Yeah, well, John's going to play his backhand. They're calling him in there where he's standing at the present moment, you can see. So whether it's a jack high bowl shot, I don't know, mate.
And some score movements also after 46 ends, and really Dandenong really starting to get a stranglehold at the moment.
How's the weight of that bowl going in? He's short.
Yes.
Short to buggery. So they're having a good look now and decide on who shot. And they've got tape out, so we'll have a look. They're going to measure.
Right, as we go to rinks 1, 2, 3 and 4, we see Dandenong 2 they're on 34. Have dropped back a bit. Lilydale 1 are on 45, and that's after 43 ends. Here on rinks 5, 6, 7 and 8, Dandenong 1 are 55 to Lilydale 2, 31, and that's after 46 ends. And we'll just populate that up on the screen there for you. So still a bit of measuring to be done. Has taken up a bit of time tonight, the measuring.
Yeah, that's the second time being called out on ring 5.
And rest assured, Ronnie, we're not going to another sponsors break.
Not after that one.
Especially after Facebook said hello.
Yes.
So Lilydale get the Dales get the mat.
Yep. So it must have been a good measure. So it's about 3/4 end roll.
So they're just getting picked up a win there. We'll just adjust our scoreboard.
Yeah.
And that sees 9 shots to 14 in favour of Dandenong.
Yeah.
And that's at the completion of the 13th end.
Yeah. Can we zoom right in?
Yeah, let's have a look.
It's easier to pick out the bowls if we can zoom right in on the head. It's easier for the viewers to see also. Well, as you can see, Patchy was very short in that one, of a couple of metres, and Nicole's come through the head. Be about 1.5 metres to 2 metres. Sorry about the racket in the background, but they're all inside enjoying themselves. Patchy's not short this time. She's up to the head. She's picked up to move the kitty across, and when it rests, I'd say she's holding shot. Not very close though. So Nicole's played a backhand, it's coming down. It all depends on the weight. She looks like she's very heavy at the moment. Yeah, she's come through maybe a couple of metres. John's playing the forehand, and he's asking someone to move her in his line of sight for the peg. There's plenty of room around the head, so we'll just see what his weight's like. He's come inside, just the fraction too. He's probably 1.5 metres behind. Will's been caught on his forehand. It's an open head at the moment, so it's just a draw ability. Already on his weight. That's looking very good at the present moment.
Interesting, no break, Ron?
Yes, they haven't called a break. Usually around about the 13, 14 ends they call a break, but they haven't at the moment. Looks like they're playing straight through then, Peter.
Yeah.
John's a bit heavy again. I'd say about foot over jack high, roughly.
Isn't Will bowling great tonight?
Yes, he's really putting the bowls down very well. He's a young lad. I mean, that's what we need in the circuit at the present moment, young people.
I tell you, Rob Wilson strutting along on Rink.
He's taken off. He's having a good run. He got 17 to 4.
17 to 4. That's doing very well.
Yeah, but they've only played 11 ends. They've still got another 10 ends to go. And you know what game of bowls is like, mate. You've played it yourself. You know exactly how it can turn around very quickly.
But it's just based on momentum, isn't it?
Yeah, it can be. It only takes one end, and it could really turn it around. If, say, someone was unfortunate enough to drop a 4, it can really turn the game around. Been not much change to this rink at the present moment. No, this is coming in lovely at the moment. He could pick up Kitty and bring it back.
He has.
He's kicked the jack back. It's gone back to
Giving him 2 there.
yeah, it's gone back to John's bowl and his own, so that's 2 shots. David's been called to play forehand in up on to John's bowl.
Actually, it's tracking. He might get a nice little bit of a clip here.
He's under the kitty and he's going to rest. No, he just missed the head.
That's just a millimetre.
Yeah, but there wasn't much in that, buddy. Played the same hand again. It all depends on his weight. Looking quite good from there.
He's just got to get the outside of it, doesn't he?
No, he's going to promote. Will's bowl, just a fraction, just a roll.
They're still holding 2.
Yeah. See what David has got this time.
Guess what?
He's rested it, and
That's a great bowl.
He's got shot. They're looking to see if it's a resting toucher. Yeah, he's spraying it. He's happy with the toucher.
That's a great shot, isn't it?
Come in well. Just the right weight.
And if we pop over to rinks 1, 2, 3 and 4, we see Dandenong 2 on 41 and Lilydale 1 on 46, and that's after 47 ends.
Dandenong 1, 59 shots, 49 ends. Lilydale 2, 32. So they're slowly coming back.
Oh, he's going to challenge it, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's
He's hit it, and it's gone across to Patsy's bowl.
Jeez.
And also, you've got just behind there is John's bowl, so they might have a couple.
Well, that's a great shot.
Yeah, we'll see what Christopher does here.
You just feel confident watching it come down, don't you?
Yeah, the guys get out there and they practice a lot and work on things and all that sort of stuff. And the idea of lawn bowls is to get out there and have a bit of practice. That's the main thing about your game. You just can't expect to stand on there 1 week after the week next. Just got to get out there and a bit of practice during the week and concentrate on what you're doing.
And we're seeing a couple of shots pick up by Dandenong. We'll just adjust the scoreboard now. And also by Lilydale. And that's a completion of 50 ends, and you'll just get that up on your screen very shortly.
Yep. Yeah, John's...
He doesn't want to push it too much, does he? He's going to get it right in there.
Yeah, he's going to... although it could be change things now.
It's worth a shout, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, well, looking at it, it's hard to say where that bowl finished in regards to the bowl on the right-hand side. See what Christopher's got here now. He's just got to try and rest the shot bowl.
Guess what?
He's just under again.
Yeah, but he's going to... Oh, jeez.
I tell you what, he could go shot here, or... Nope, one down. Lilydale shot.
Good comeback.
Yeah, so that's after ends 14. Lilydale will be 10. Dandenong 14.
As we swap over cameras here and just have a look. So interesting, they've placed the mat a fair way back, but we'll see how end the short is. Sorry, how short the end is.
So it's still about 3/4 lengths, but what you try and do is throw the opposition off by moving the mat but still rolling the same distance. It can happen that way.
Yeah.
And it's perspective in regards to distance can throw some people off. But it's becoming a very tight game with these two. Rob's team at the present moment, as you can see, has gone from up to 20 shots to 4.
Well, the other rinks are very close, aren't they?
Well, have a look at Rink 8. They've come back to buggery.
Yep.
They were down before. They were 10 shots, 11 shots to 0. Now it's 11-10, so it just shows you how much they've come back.
So points-wise, the Lilydale are still in the race.
Yeah, it's only the one team that's one rink with Rob at the present moment. It's got the overall kick. Nicole's just a little bit heavy and gone behind. It's a very nice green to roll on. I've had a couple of games up here, and it's very pleasant. The atmosphere of the place here.
It is. It's and the bowl shop. We've got the bar that's open at the moment, Pulse Lounge.
And you've also got the barbecue area over there also, which was running earlier on. Patch has just gone under the head there. And there's quite a few people still around, mate. They're all congregating down here behind Division Dandenong 1.
No, it's great to see, especially the Friday nights.
That's correct, mate. Cole won't be happy with that one.
Shannon Reese there. Just
Yeah, John's a bit.
Lord Pete is Matty Arnold playing tonight. Yes, he is. That's why we've got Ron here, Dane.
Yes, my lad's over there.
Actually, you'd nearly say there's a Somerville contingent here.
Yes, there's quite a few ex-Somerville bowlers here at the present moment. On Rink 8, you've got Radar. On Rink 7, you've got Matthew, Scoop, Britt. Over on the, I think it's Rink 3, got Tex and Steve. They're past Somerville bowlers. They've all come up here to get into Metropolitan and enjoy the atmosphere and the game.
Correct. It's good for bowls, and that's the natural progression is from a smaller club up to a bigger club like the Dandenong club.
Well, that's the way it works, mate. You know, like you can start in the small clubs and around the areas and all that, and then you're fortunate enough to improve your bowls and then come to a club like Dandenong and you get the coaching here. Rob's one of the coaches here, and you also got Wombat, his nickname is, but Britt, he's really good at Britt Jago.
Yep.
You know, they've got the coaches here to help you out if you want to learn to bowl, so don't be frightened to come down to the club and ask.
No score update on Rink 1, 2, 3 or 4. It's Dandenong 242. And they're trailing on the 49th end to 47 on Lilydale 1. I'm not going to even go with why Lilydale 1 are playing Dandenong 2.
No, they'd just be the draw, mate.
Draw and the divisions.
Yeah, so they call it Dandenong 1 and Dandenong 2, but they're both Division 1s this year.
Yeah.
They were fortunate enough to win both Division 2s last year, so you get you upgraded.
So, of course, we're on this green and Rink here, we're on the Division 1 and Section 3. And on Rinks 1, 2, 3 and 4, it is Section 1.
Yeah.
As Nathan comes in. Just needs to cut in, it's not turning. And guess whose bowl's up there? It's young William. Plenty of action happening, and it is tightening up on Rink 8. Currently, Dandenong Club leading 11-10. Rink 7, it is 14-11. But I suppose on Rink 6, 20-4. That's Rob Wilson's rink, currently leading 20-4.
Oh, Rob's not happy about that. Standing on the mat to deliver, and the guy goes running down. Stay on your own rink, mate.
So you can still see Will's bowl there.
What's David done there?
Still coming around. Jack high there, but just sitting on the outside.
Lilydale 1 is pulling away from Dandenong on Rink 1. 17-8 after 13 ends.
He's coming just close. So a big weekend in Pennant in Metro Division 1. And we'll go to Section 3, and that sees, of course, tonight Dandenong playing Lilydale. But then we have Cheltenham 1 playing Keysy, and that's at the Cheltenham Bowls Club. It's Dane's old club, Keysy.
Yeah.
And then we have Donvale up against Moonee Valley. That's out at the Donvale Bowls Club. Glenroy take on Diamond Creek, of course, at Glenroy. And Beau Morris up against Moorabbin. Nice hometown rival match. If we go over to Section 1 and just have a look there at some of the matches. Of course, the match tonight, just adjacent to us, is Dandenong 2 versus Lilydale 1. Tomorrow we see Club Sunbury up against Bundoora RSL. Middle Park up against Blackburn. Craigieburn up against Kingsbury. And Armidale up against Ivanhoe. And if we just go back to Section 3 and just have a look there and have a look at the ladder and just show you where these two positions are. Not struggling, but Dandenong currently, Dandenong 1 currently sitting 8th and Lilydale 2 sitting 10th. So Lilydale yet to kick off the season. They're currently Zip and 4. Dandenong 1 and 3. Johnny Sanders comes down now.
He's picked the kitty up again.
He's got in there. They're both skips are bowling very well.
Yes, the head's getting moved around very often.
And if we have a look at Rob Wilson's side, Michael Daly, Hamish Beecroft and Clark Wilson, they're currently stretched it out to 21-4 after 13 ends.
Has Christopher got the weight, or is he too? Oh, he's got a touch over it.
Just snuck in
Did he
behind.
stay there?
Well,
Yes, I think they got 3 shots then.
Two
Two
shots.
shots.
So great result there. Now Nicole's
Brought the mat up again.
and looking for the end of the tee here.
Yeah, about a minute and a half short of the tee.
And completion of 55 ends. It's currently 64-35. As Nicole just pushes long, that's just going to fall short of the ditch. And we'll just update the main scoreboard on the top of the page there.
Christopher asked Nicole to play forehand. Looks a little narrow.
It does, doesn't it? But it's holding. It held well.
Just
Good
behind
correction.
the head.
Interesting on on Rinks 1, 2, 3 and 4. Dandenong 2 have pegged it back 44 to 47 after 50 ends. Little seesaw
Yeah, they're
happening
having
there.
a good battle over there. Patch is drawn up again and she's just under the head. Resting for 2 shots. He's asked Will just to draw up to it.
Plenty of width.
A little bit heavy, I think. Good position there, just behind the head though. John's just going to go under the head himself. Just behind. What have you done here, Will?
Oh. He nearly came in there.
Yeah. Just missed the outside edge.
Of course, Metro Pennant in the Premier Division tonight. Fitzroy Victoria playing Yarraville Footscray. And of course you can catch that on Bowls Victoria Facebook page and a couple of sites there. So be tuned if you're looking for a score there to tune in there. Other matches tomorrow in Premier include Richmond Union versus Altona, Mentone versus Deer Park, MCC versus Melbourne, and Bundura RSL versus Clayton.
David's given it a good chance and just finished just behind Jack.
Overall score still holding at 64 to 35 after 55 ends. Dandenong 2 on Rinks 1, 2, 3 and 4 have picked up another one and currently trailing 46-47 at 51 ends. So they've obviously just picked up 2. There's Nathan. It just looks a touch wide, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is a bit wide, but it's turning now. Just the weight. He's matched Will's bowl, just behind there. Dave has been called in on the forehand again. All on the weight now. Going to be very, very close. Oh. So Nathan's drawing in there again. Still looks a bit wide and heavy.
But maybe a touch off the pace. He's just going to come inside.
Yeah.
So pretty important time of the match here. I mean, we're talking just under 30 ends left.
Yeah, this is the time when
Things change.
Both teams be looking at the overall score. So you're in the second half sort of thing, and you've got for example, in front of us, Rink 5, 6 ends to go. They'd be concentrating on what them do, but it's time to start looking at the overall scores.
I don't think he likes it, no. Just the reaction.
Yeah. only the one down, though, aren't they?
That's what it looks like at the moment, yeah. So Johnny Sanders comes up, the first of his 2 bowls for this end. Choosing the backhand. It's tracking very nicely.
Just come in behind, or is he going to draw it back? No, he's
Wow.
drawn shot. So that gives him 2.
So a bit of work for Chris to do here.
He'd be just drawing up to the head. Giving it a good chance.
Oh, tell you what.
Coming around very well. And he's knocked the both bells out, and he has shot.
That is some very good bowling there.
Yeah, and 1 bowl to come from the opposition.
The other end, the lead's playing fantastic.
On yours? Well, I can tell you now on rinks 1, 2, 3 and 4 that Dandy 2 just trailing 48 to 49 after 55 ends.
John's coming down very well here. Is he going to rest the shot ball? He's had a touch, but he's gone through.
That's going to make it on the Christmas tape, that.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep, you saw it, folks.
He's take two shots.
Actually, I reckon I might get some mileage out of that, and I reckon I might put that on TikTok tonight because that's going to go viral.
Yeah.
Sorry, Johnny Sanders, but...
this is one dive on the green.
Yep. He couldn't have done much more, could he?
That was a very good bowl, just unfortunate. And some people say there's no luck in this game.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, Nicole steps up to the net. Yes, Shannon, I'll definitely put it up on TikTok for you. That, I tell you what, I'm tipping around 20,000 hits on that. That will go down as one of the... we'll get that, don't worry. That will, yeah, that will be up there. Right, let's adjust some scores, folks, so we can get you up to date with what's going on. We're just jumped into the 16th end here.
Paddy's played the backhand. And just got past Nicole for shot. Nicole's asking what hand to play. Been called on the backhand. Just under her own. One to four is going quite well again at the moment. Dandenong 2, 48 after 55 ends, and Lilydale 1, 49. So it's anybody's game over there at the moment.
And the overall scoreboard just updating, and it'll just be up to scratch and a tick at 67 to 39, and that's at the completion of 59 ends. So just over 25 ends to go, Ron.
Yes, mate.
He's coming in, Will. He's just going to get a bit of a clip. Oh, he's broken the gap.
Did he get a touch of it? Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Yep. So what we might do, and we're in the 17th end at the moment. If we've got some time, we might jump over to a couple of rinks on rink 1, 2, 3 and 4. Just pick up some shots there because that's closing the gap there.
Yeah, rink 1, we'll go Dandenong 9 after 14 ends, Lilydale 17. Dandenong 7 on rink 2 after 14 ends with Lilydale 10. Rink 3, Dandenong 17 after 14 ends, Lilydale 13. And rink 4, Dandenong 15 to Lilydale 9 after 13 ends. So overall, Dandenong 2, 48, Lilydale 1, 49 after 55 ends. John looks a bit wide there.
Yeah, and deep. And deep.
Yeah. Oh, he's putting in the back bowl, mate. See what David plays.
Well, here he just turning. He's actually following him and just resting on top.
Well, over on rink 8, mate, they've drawn now after 14 ends, 12 all.
12 all. Nathan coming back to have his shot. There's a couple of key bowls coming up on rinks 1 to 4.
Nathan's played his backhand. Trying to draw down. Looks like he's drawn shot.
He has. I tell you what, it's all tied on rinks 1 to 4, 49 all. Just clips it. Go to the advantage there of the Lilydale bowl as Nathan comes up. He's just got a nice little flick of the wrist there. Just going to pass by it.
It's close. Just heavy.
Offering some assistance out the back there. But yeah, can report after 56 ends on rinks 1 to 4, it is 49 all. And Dandenong on rink 4 are holding 1. 1 bowl to come. Actually, there are 2 bowls to come. Dandenong currently bowling at the moment as Chris Payne steps up to the mat. Backhand released nicely. Geez, that's tracking in. Oh, it's just gone the wrong side.
They're not playing the last bowl on ring 4. He's thrown it down.
Which takes Dandenong to the lead there on.
I'm just waiting to see the scores go up.
As Johnny Sanders comes down with his first bowl. Just guess what?
He kicked a goal. Well, at the moment, Dandenong 2, 49, Lilydale 1, 51 after 57 ends. So they haven't put the score up for ring 4 yet.
Well, they're picking Lilydale 2 shots there, Ron, on rinks 1 to 4.
Yeah.
I don't think they've updated rink 4 yet.
No, I don't think so, because it's just gone out again, 49 to 53.
Chris's final
Chris
ball.
looks happy with that. What's he done?
Guess what? Oh, he's
Kicked a goal too.
He's found the same gap.
1 bowl to go.
Well, there's a free shot here for Johnny Sanders.
Yeah.
And the way he's been bowling tonight, he can land right on top of this.
Yeah, it's open. Well, they're running over to pick the bowl up for him. It's taking out the grass.
He's
Now we'll
not
just see on the weight.
He's not running down, which is a good sign.
How's his weight?
No, it's just going to
He might go to rubble for that.
Oh,
No,
guess
no.
what? He's got a clip there. They're going to pick up 3 or 4 here.
Yeah. 1 down.
Well, only 1 down. I thought it was a couple more there.
Yeah, 1 to Lilydale.
So that takes them to 40
19-11.
as we come into the 60th end. I am having trouble with the scoreboard, aren't I, Ron?
I'm not saying nothing, mate.
It's doing some strange things.
60s. What have we got? 60 ends. Dandenong 1, 67. Lilydale 2, 40. So they've brought the score back a little bit. Still got a few ends to go yet. Anything can happen in 24 ends, mate. Good start from Patsy.
That's a great little clip, isn't it? Nicole's coming. She just had a bit of a touch of a problem on the short ends.
Yeah, but it's
It's
turning
coming
very
in.
well at the moment.
That's it.
That
Gives it a shot.
could be shot, yes.
Some further updates coming through on the main one with the Dales picking up another shot coming into the 61st end.
Patsy was a little bit heavy for that one. Rush of blood. Come on, Matt, see if you can draw another one.
So Nicole. Oh, had the right line, just needed a touch more weight.
Yeah. If you're still there, Dame, Matt just drew another one. I'll never hear the end of this tonight.
We might have to put the secret video up for you before I'm on.
Oh, John's put a nice bowl. Just a bit heavy, John. Rob's Rink's pulling away again, mate, but 23 to 5 after 15.
As Will's bowl comes in. Jeez, that's nice.
Yep.
Yep.
You'll be happy about that. Last will will draw another one. Just come around the back.
Geez, that's nice as well.
Yep.
I'd say that Will's the pick of the bowlers tonight. Just
He's
on this
going.
ring.
He's going very well. Yes,
Yep.
he's very happy with his draw bowling. And that's what you need your lead in the second to do, to try and build that head up for you.
Gee, how would you rank? I tell you what, I put Johnny Sanders in there second, and maybe Chris in third. John's bowled some fantastic bowls.
Yeah, it's been very interesting. I think, as you say, we're looking pretty well on the lead at the present moment, with both the skips having an up and down between the two of them, both consistent.
Nathan's just got a bit of weight here. He's on line here to do some damage.
Kitty's gone through and gone out to Nicole's bowl.
Nicole's bowl.
Yeah, Nicole's at the ball there. So we'll get David to draw around Nicole's front bowl. Hamish likes his bowl. Two lovely bowls from Hamish.
AKA the hammer.
Yep. Well done, John. Well, Nathan's giving this a chance.
Maybe short. Yeah.
He's pushing it, but it's pulled up.
Right, been another score. Another score update with
David's come up short on that one.
so John heading down for his two bowls. Then Chris will follow. He's just sitting having a look. Choosing the backhand. It's narrow, isn't it?
Yeah, it depends on its weight though. If it rests in there, it could be shot. Yeah.
That's a measure there, I'd say.
It's hard to say from here.
Yep.
You say the back bowl might look a better shot. So David's got his foot where he wants Christopher to draw to. Not much change in the overall scores at the moment, just in between ends.
Definitely some width.
Yes, is it going to come back? It's turning lovely. How's the weight? Nice try.
If we pop over to Rink 8, Dandenong have just jumped out to 15-12, so they've that score was tied at 12 all.
Yep.
That's now jumped out to 15-12 in favour of the Dandenong club. Getting very close on Rink 7. Dandenong currently leading 15-13. But Rink 6 is probably the damaged rink, 23-5. So definitely
And number 5 Rink's starting to pull away too now. It's 19-11.
It is.
We'll see which way John's going to come in. I think he's going to play his backhand. It's a little bit of a run, so he's playing something, but I don't think it's going to turn for him.
Oh,
No, it hung out.
now Chris could strike here. He's got some. He's got a free shot here.
Yep.
And very open. Interesting. Still no score update on Rink 4. Ron.
No, very quiet, that one.
And as we go there, we can see Dandenong 2 on 49 and Lilydale 1 on 55 after 59 ends. As Chris's shot comes down. Might be a touch wide. I have to cut in.
No, it's
It is.
turning
There
very
it
well at
goes.
the moment.
And he's got a knock.
Just his weight. Very good bowl though. Be interesting. One shot to Danny.
To Dandy. So we're in the race for home with just over 20 ends left.
Looks like they're playing a longer end.
They are, as we've just completed the 18th end.
Dandenong 2 have dropped behind by about 7 shots at the present moment after 61 ends.
But I still haven't seen a score update on Rink 4.
They might want to surprise us.
Well, that's what they've been doing every 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So Lilydale have picked up 1. So I'll just update that score for you on the overall. Currently 42.
What's Patsy done? Oh, she's drawn
Yeah,
shot.
very nice shot. Lilydale boys and girls have gone a bit silly on Rink 1.
Is Nicole there? Coming through.
Yes. Yes. Just the rollover there of the Lilydale bowl.
Lilydale's still got 1, I think.
And some a big pickup on Rink 7 with Dandenong going out to a 15-13 lead.
It's 19-13.
So again, Chris just asking Will on the forehand to come through.
He just needs to roll Nicole's bowl over. Just under. Good weight though.
I love it when they adjust the scores. Nice.
Oh, he might have just pushed Nicole's
Nice.
bowl in.
Just remember BLK gear available in the shop. That'll be open again tomorrow. It's just closed for the this evening. And just remember the Dandenong Club are the Aero Bowls main Melbourne stockist. So if you're looking for a new set of bowls, make sure they're Aero and head down to the Dandenong Club shop and obtain your set there. It's going to be a bit long there.
There doesn't seem much movement on a couple of rinks over there in their scores.
I just get the feeling that they're holding back on a couple, Ron, that's all.
Yeah, Rink 1 and Rink 4 haven't changed for a while. At least a couple ends.
Just falling short.
And David short. David just commenting on how short he was. Nathan's played the backhand. Looks narrow.
He might. Oh,
No, he was playing
he nearly got the clip there.
playing to disturb the head. What's David done this time?
Just out the outside. Nice weight.
Played it again. Got the front hit, finished up in the head. Yeah, Dandenong 2, Lilydale 1. 61 ends, 50 to 57. Favour of Lilydale 1.
But we suspect some score updates
Shortly.
came through.
After 67 ends, Dandenong 1, 78 shots, Lilydale 2, 42. Rink 8, 15 Dandenong, 13 Lilydale. Rink 7, 19 Dandenong, 13 Lilydale. Rink 6, 24 Dandenong, 5 Lilydale. The band started up again. Johns has played a running shot, hoped to disturb the head, and he has, and the kitty's been moved.
Of course, Melbourne Pulse playing tonight up in Queensland. They're up against Adelaide, and scores are currently level there. And that's in the third set. So we're just seeing the scenario here with Chris Payne coming in.
It's hard to see who's shot there, mate.
Chris opts for the forehand.
Is it turning well coming in, or is it holding out?
No, it's holding out there. Just looking for a score.
Well, they've updated the scores for Dandenong 2 and Lilydale 1. We've now got 55 for Dandenong 2 after 63 ends, and Lilydale 57.
The big mover on Rink 1 is the score update of 10-19. Followed on Rink 2, 8-12. Lily and Dandenong doing very well on Rink 3, that's 22-15. But we still haven't seen a score update here on Rink. It's a bit like Ducks. That score has been 15-11 for the last 5 ends.
2 to 3, but maybe 4 ends. But
4 ends, yeah.
Well, the others have played 17 and 16, and
so we're seeing Johnny Sanders come up for his. Johnny's coming up now. That looks wide there. And Dandenong pick up the mat again. And they'll pick up 1 shot. As we jump into the 19th end.
they're starting to settle down now because they've now got a 10-shot lead here. 21-11 after 16 ends.
Nicole.
Is that 16 ends or 19?
Down on Rink 4, that is 16. Sorry, that's 14 ends. On this end here, 19.
19.
19 completed.
So they've got 2 to go.
So we just updated the score there. So that's 21-11 there overall.
And Dandenong 2 have hit the front with 60 after 64 ends.
So I told you, Ronnie.
Yeah, and Lilydale 1 is 57.
Yep. Bit of Ducks and Drakes going on.
Yep.
Nicole's second ball. She's well corrected there.
Yeah, she's got shot there, but the biggest comeback tonight that's happening over on Rink 8. It's only 15-13 now after 16 ends. And they were down a ridge early on 11-0.
So the 68th end.
Patchy looks very heavy here.
Yeah, and just a touch wide. So score 21-11. Rink 4 for Dandenong 2, 17-11.
Yep. Will's coming in here, and he could be just a fraction heavier himself. Still a good crowd here, buddy.
There is.
Will finished about a metre behind the head. John, come on, turn it in. No, John's a little heavy too. Just a little weight correction.
So all the news is on rinks 1 to 4 with Dandenong 2 taking a 60 to 57 lead on 64 ends.
Yep. Well corrected well there, so it's 2 shots to Dandenong there at the moment.
Maybe 3 there with a measure.
What's John done here? Just pulling up a bit short.
So he's just looking on the side.
David's taken the forehand out of his weight. Coming in nice.
That's where his skip asked for it.
Yeah, he's finished jack high. Maybe in the count. Depends how far that bowl out in the front belonging to John.
Nathan and Johnny just having a chat there.
Now, I'd say Nathan's asked him to look at drawing up to John's last bowl, probably rolling over or just under. If you can roll it over or just finish in the head with it, at least you've got a couple in the head. Then you got more idea what shots you want to play.
As it just ticks over 10 o'clock here in Melbourne. Now if we go over to a couple of the other rinks, and Rob Wilson, Michael Daly, Hamish Beecroft and Clark Wilson, they're currently out to a 24-5 lead, so 24 to 5, and that's on the 16th end. Scotty Geimer, I'm just looking. Scotty Geimer, Britt Jago, Rodney Hughes and Matt Arnold. They're currently leading 19-15, and that's after 16, actually that's after 18 ends, I believe. And then we just go to the last team of Blair Davison, Ray Arnold, Ross Dunlop and Chris Wallace. They're currently in a tight battle there. That is 15 to 13, and that's after 16 ends, I believe. So neck and neck on that ring.
So Nathan's got another one to play. I'd say he's going to be trying to play the same shot.
And I'd say Dandenong on rink 1 have just taken a couple of shots as well. Just they've got the mat.
Well, Nathan's played heavy down through the centre here. He's after the jack. He's got the jack and it's come back into the ditch.
You'd be happy with that. Just no swan dives, Nathan. I'll leave that to Johnny.
So it's in the ditch.
So we'll just, folks, we're just going to zoom down. And you'll be able to see the marker. We just might lose a bit of vision out of... You can see the marker there, so we'll leave it open for you.
So we'll see how Christopher draws up now. He'll be trying to get about 1.5 to 2 metres to play with. They're edging it on, is he there? No, he's pulled up short.
He's not a happy.
He won't be happy with that. No, he won't be.
Lilydale picked up 2 shots. And that's on, I believe it's Rink's 8. So they move to 44. Completion of the 69th end. Score currently on this rink here, 21-11, and it's the completion of the 19th. We're in the 20th end at the moment.
What weight's John got? We'll see what he's got here. Trying to work out who's got shot.
Well, he's going to get...
It's going to be shot now if he stays in.
Yes.
Looking at there, it's hard to say. Yeah, that's shot there for John. But looking at the other white and blue.
Oh, correct. So we'll just see.
I'm just seeing if it's... We got second shot there for Dandenong. If not, they could be a couple down.
Chris's second shot coming into screen now.
Oh, he didn't need to hit that. He's not a happy chap.
So open shot here for Johnny Sanders. And guess what? Dandenong 2 have jumped out another 2 shots. They're at a 62-57.
See, Nathan's trying to work out now what shots are in there to try and get a couple of more points. Very awkward from there.
We'll just swap back to the other camera there just so you can get a vision as he's walking back
They
up.
might only have the one shot.
Maybe.
Oh, well, we'll see in a minute. He's driving at it. He's trying to take that bowl out.
Good attempt.
So it must be a good measure after the first one.
So there's one shot that's come out. 2.
Yeah, the measuring starts.
Who you calling, Ron? Left or right?
I was wondering about if Nicole's bowl was still in.
Well, there's one just under screen just here.
Yeah, that's the one they just moved.
Yeah.
That's a shot bowl.
Oh, correct. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to measure Nicole's bowl against... No, it can't be Nicole's. Oh, they might just overall measuring this. Because those bowls there on the left-hand side,
They pick up
they
2.
were patchy.
Good little end for the Dales.
Well, this could be their last end. It is 21, 13, 20 ends. So they've gone through their game quite quickly.
Healthy rate coming out, especially the umpire's I think been out twice.
Yep. We got number 8, Rink 8, 16-13 after 17 ends in Dandenong's favour. 18 ends on Rink 7, 19 to Dandenong, 15 to Lilydale.
They've gone very short.
And Rob's Rink, well, he's 26-5 after 18 ends. Yes, they're just short of 3/4 length they're playing at the present moment.
We'll just try and swap from the other end, folks, just to give you a view of that. That's neck and neck on Rinks 1-4. Dandenong 2 are currently 62.
Nicole's just drawn shot on that one.
And Lilydale are pegged back to 60, so only 2 shots in it, 68 ends. 11 ends left here. Yes, we will. Definitely will. The calls come through from the crowd. Can we move cameras to the next ring? We'll do our best.
Here's Nicole's second bowl going in. 2 good bowls, Nicole. Well done.
That's very nice. So we'll just update the board again. There's just been some changes.
There's only 8 shots between Rink 1 now.
So let's have a look at Rink 8. They are currently Dandenong. That is, they're currently leading 16-13. That's after 17 ends. On Rink 7, very close, 19-17 after 19 ends. Rink 6 out to 26-5, and that's after 18 ends. And here on Rink 5, it is currently 21-13 after 20 ends, so we're in the last end now. Of course, action on Rinks 1 to 4.
John's a bit heavy, he's gone to the back. About a metre and a half over.
Bit of a long distance view there. We'll just swap back there.
He's asking Will just to draw behind the head. Yeah, it looks like he's done the... No, he's rested another one in the head.
Great shot.
So there'll be 3 shots there at the present moment. Be interesting to see what Nathan does here.
So at the conclusion, we'll swap over to Rink 4. Keep an eye on proceedings there. Currently score here is 82-48 after 74 ends, so just 10 ends left. Nathan comes in. Bit of weight.
Yeah, he's played through the head. He's going to stand up for him.
A little bit of a click here.
Yeah, we got it. It's gone back. Looks like it's gone back to John and Paddy's bowl.
Great shot from him there.
So he's calling on David now to play his backhand.
Still no change on the Rinks 1 to 4 scoreboard. It's currently sitting 62-60. Just wondered if those scoreboard grommets of just hanging out there, just holding up scores. Nathan choosing to swap onto his backhand.
Done the damage with his first one, mate.
Maybe looking for protection out the back there.
There could be 3 shots for him. That's better grass. Now work on his weight. It's around the front bowl. It could be interesting. He's drawn shot.
Great reply. Got that one on the video for you. Still 82-48 after 74 ends. Dandenong 2 on Rinks 1 to 4. gained another shot. They're currently leading 63 to 60 after 69 ends.
It's a tight head down there at the present moment. Be interesting to see what John's going to play. If he'll try to open it up first.
How's that for a view, Ron?
Ah, that's better. Just find the kitty there.
I suspect there's a bit of weight in this as well. You'll just see the bowl just coming into shot very soon.
Yeah, he's trying to open the head up because the kitty's stuck in behind that bowl there that just fell over. So I think it's awkward to get to at the present moment. He's asking Christopher to go right to the back.
The game on Rink 7's looking very, very close. That's the team of Scotty Geimer, Britt Jago, Rodney Houston, Matty Arnold. They currently lead that 19-17. Rink 8, Dandenong Club have got some breathing room. That's currently 16-13. As Johnny Sanders comes up to the mat.
I wouldn't be surprised, well, my personal view, he goes down through the middle because you can see the bowls that...
He's got the arm swinging. You'll see it come into shot. He's hit everyone bar the one in.
If he got through the gap, I reckon he would have killed it. Because the kitty is in behind the bowl, black bowl.
Chris coming down now.
He's playing safe, he's just going around the back. Well, unless he's trying to draw another one. I think he's going for the draw.
Right, you'll see it come in on your right screen.
Yeah, he tried to go in for the draw. It'll be interesting to see where he finished it.
Just short there, Ronnie.
Yep.
And folks, that's the end of the match here as they shake hands. So we'll just wait for a score update. I believe it might have been 2 shots. I can tell you on Rinks 1 to 4, Dandenong have picked up another couple. They're currently leading 68 to 60. So those little scoreboard critters are coming out again. They're up and about Dandenong next door. We'll cross over to them.
1. So it's 22 to 13.
Great match that, but we'll take you over to Rink 4.
Yeah, Rink 4, we've got Greg, Ben, Bruce and Kevin from Dandenong.
Apologies for the angle, but we'll just keep you intact there so you see what's going on. Now this is Kevin Beecroft. Lays up very nicely. As we'll keep on updating the main board for rinks 5 to 8. Now, Ron, your highlight for the match that's just finished up?
Very interesting game, buddy. It's turned out 22 to 13. There was a number of very good heads and draw bowling. But then, as I said earlier on, it only takes about 1 or 2 ends where you might get a couple of multiples that can really change the game. But other than that, it was a very good game to watch. As you can see out there yourself at the present moment, Rob's having a very comfortable game and a win, and the other 2 games are very close and enjoyable.
Correct. So, and we're just seeing an update on the scoreboard on rinks 1 to 4. Dandenong 2 out to a 70 to 60 lead after 71 ends. And when you see some driving going on rink 1, and some high fives.
Yeah, they're enjoying it over there, mate. It's been very noisy on that rink, and the score's 12 to 19. Have really changed compared to what it was earlier on. There was about 10 to 12 shots difference, but they're bringing them back now.
So currently the Section 3 teams, Dandenong currently leading 84 to 49 as per on screen there. But on rinks 1 to 4, we're currently seeing Dandenong 2 70 and Lilydale 1 out 60, and that's the Section 1 match. But it's strange, things have happened in 13 ends. So it looks settled at the moment. Shot just coming on. We might also go up to rink 7 and take a look up there. So let's pan over and have a look.
Yeah, they're playing, that must be their last end, 21 end. It's 19-18, so it's very close.
Well, Matty Arnold's shot just coming down the rink there. He's probably close to a measure there.
Yeah, rink 8 is 16 Dandenong, 17 Fenn, 13 Lilydale.
Yep.
So, you
It's
know,
after
they've picked back quite well to what it was earlier on.
Now there's a measure going on rink 8 at the moment.
Yeah, Radar's just pushing the bowls out.
And I can tell you on rinks 1 to 4, Dandenong have pushed out to 73.60.
Yeah, well, rink 4 here, as you can see, they've doubled the score. All of a sudden it's gone 22 to 11 after 17 ends, and it was up and down.
It was 5-11, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was 5-11, and
Yeah,
they've jumped to
it's-
22-11.
Yeah, it's really changed.
So I can tell you that Dandenong on rink 8 have picked them out up.
So they won that measure. Most of the noise you can probably hear at the present moment is coming from rink 1.
Right, so some updates happening. Let's get those. So shots being picked up by each side.
Dandenong 2 from rinks 1 to 4 have gone out to 73 shots after 73 ends. Lilydale 1, 60.
As we come in with 6 ends to play here.
Dandenong 1, rinks 5 to 8, 85, 78 ends. Lilydale 2, 50. So it's basically only the one rink that's really made a difference out there at the present moment.
Well, the rink we're currently on at the moment, they're on their last end. So that's 1918. I'm sure the team of...
yeah, that's Scott Geimer, Matthew, Britt.
Oh, correct. So I'm sure they don't want to go. They don't want to lose points there.
Yeah. And Rodney.
On rink 8, they've picked up a shot. So that's 17 to 13.
Right.
At the completion of 18 ends.
And a very good start for their lead over there. Dandenong's got 2 on the kitty.
And we'll just pan so you can grab those both on the same vision. There you go there, folks. 2 matches at once. Rob Wilson's bowl just coming down in front of us. Oh. He's put as much as he could there. No score changes on rink.
Yeah, rink 1 has gone out Dandenong 12 to Lilydale 21 after 19 ends. So overall scores at the moment, Dandenong 2, 73, Lilydale 1, 62.
Interesting that it's 2 rinks all. You got Lilydale leading 2 rinks and Dandenong leading 2 rinks.
Yeah.
So rinks 1 and 2 is in favour of Lilydale, 12-21 and 13-15. But then rinks 3 and 4 favour Dandenong, 26-15 to 22-11. Still at 78 ends. Now 4 bowls left on rink 7 and that'll conclude that match, and that's hanging in the balance at the moment at 19-18 in favour of Dandenong. Rob pushes through and Lilydale will pick up 1 on rink 6 and that'll take them to 27-7 in favour of Dandenong, as we just update the scores there.
Yeah, rink 4 here. Looks like they've just picked up 3 shots and 1 bowl to come, and he's been asked to open the head up. So we're interested to see what happens here.
I think there was much joy there.
No,
that's on rink 4.
1. It's 2. They're measuring for 3rd shot. Dandenong just picked up 3 on ring 4, so they've gone to 25-11 after 18 ends.
3 shots there, Ron, was it?
Yes, mate.
Great result. And let's see if the scoreboard changes, Ron. So look, my highlight tonight, and I've got to find him. is he's just ticked over. I'm just pointing to Chris and to Johnny Sanders. Johnny Sanders' swan dive has just ticked over 25,000 hits on TikTok. Chris, how you going?
Yeah, good, mate, good.
So a comfortable win, 22-13. They were at you all night.
They were, yeah, very tight early, and then we sort of got a bit of a break and picked up I think it was a 5 we picked up at one stage, and that sort of gave us a little bit of a breather.
And still some matches in progress. We've got some stuff on the screen there, but it's still nip and tuck there on the last end of Rink 7.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So
overall lead is quite healthy, which is good.
Potential to lose an end though. Lose a rink.
Yeah, exactly. But no, good result tonight for us. We needed to get a win, that's for sure.
And you're getting some cheek from the crowd there.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
No, so it's been a great night down here, and I see the BPL's pretty close up there at the moment. So
always a good night down at the Dandenong Club. So
playing very well. So look, thanks for joining us.
Not a problem at all.
It's and look, I hope you do well in the future.
Yep.
And hopefully we get a chance to come down and do this all again.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
That was Chris Payne, and that was just sharing his results there on Rink 5, as we're just looking to tie up. And just getting us a picture there of what's the score has turned out. No score update yet at the moment. I believe it looks like the way Scotty Geimer's padding, they've picked it up. That's the indication I get there. So we might just pan across to Rink 8. And you'll see Carol in the 18th end. Ronnie's been looking after me. Ronnie, wasn't it? It was great to have a chat with Chris there. So very well spoken, and just really excited about the win there.
Did you ever talk with John, or just?
No, John was just giving cheek from the sideline. So no,
not to worry. Well, it looks like Scotty's finished up his game.
I think they've got the win. They were a couple of high fives swapping there between the Dandenong boys.
Yeah. Well, I'll find out in a minute. I'll get young Matt over here and we'll find out what's going on.
So we'll see them pick up another shot on Rink 8.
They're all in a rush to go somewhere.
I think they're all in a rush to get a drink, just quietly. Just a reminder that the Pulse Lounge is still open. Scores on rinks 1 to 4. We're seeing Dandy still leading 77 to 66, and that's at the 76th end. Now, let me repeat that: Dandenong 77, Lilydale 66 on the 76th end.
Very, very close game at the moment on Rink 2, 14-15 in favour of Lilydale.
Scotty Guyman pulled up a shot on the last end, and that takes him to a 2018 lead for his team.
22?
22. So he must have picked up three shots. So good comeback there. So that'll take it to 87 to 51, and that's completion of 80 ends. And your scoreboard should update very shortly as the cogs of the software just click over. So just still keeping an eye there on Rink 8 in the 19th end. Some serious measuring going on there.
Yeah, Rink 1 is now 12-21 in favour of Lilydale. Rink 2, 14-15 in favour of Lilydale. And Rink 3 is Dandenong 26-19. Rink 4, Dandenong 25-11 after 17 ends.
I think the crowd's built up. I suppose with all the bowlers off the green, they're coming back and just having a beer with each other.
Yep, a few down to the right though.
Just falling across shorts. Now we'll just pan down, folks, as we see the jack delivered. As the oboe goes off in the background. And we'll try and keep that into play. So just reflecting on the match there, we see, of course, the team of Chris Payne up against Johnny Sanders. Chris Payne's team leading 22-13 on 21. Joining us is Matty Arnold. Matty, how you going?
G'day. I'm good. How are you?
You had the great man in Dane asking if you were playing or not.
Oh,
So-
good old Dane Gade.
Yeah.
How you going, mate?
So
Hope you're well.
he was out there. So yeah, fair amount of viewers going on. Close match, but you edged away in the end.
We hung on in the end. There was only one shot in on our last end, but we managed to get a couple to get over the line. But no, it was a good game.
No worries. And you like the Friday night concept?
Oh, mate, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Definitely enjoying the move up this way, and yeah, having a game tonight has been really cool. It's a great experience.
And just for my own sake, how do you get lugged with all the other Somerville teammates?
Oh, good
Or
old Somerville.
ex-teammates?
Yeah, it's pretty much an ex-Somerville rink, just about. There's quite a few here and a couple of others across the green as well.
Yes,
So
Tex was out there waving. There were
it's almost a half peninsula club.
Yes, so that's good. That's good. As we were saying before to your dad, Ron. That's the progression. That's what happens. So from small to big. Next week, who you got? Good question.
I should know this. I was more focused on this weekend. Plenty of bowls this weekend, but we'll worry about next week.
Good answer for the coach to watch over.
Yes,
So-
don't tell Wombat that.
No, that's great. Look, Matt, thanks for joining us.
No, been a pleasure.
Enjoy your drink.
The rest of the game, and
Yep.
yeah, thank you very much.
We'll catch up. That was Matty Arnold. He came through. Now, looks like they're just finishing up on Rink 6. And that looks like a lead of 26-7. We'll get some updates there shortly.
Yeah, that's only 20 ends over the moment, waiting for one
I
score
think
to go up.
there it
Yeah,
goes, 27-7. So that'll take the score up to 90. And remains on 51.
No change at the moment on Dandenong 2 to Lilydale 1. It's 77-66.
There's some sneaky business going over on those scoreboards. So we'll find out what happens over there. Now we've got 2 ends left. We're just on end 20 for Rink 7. And we'll just pop over. I think that's coming in. Right, so that team there, of course, is Blair Davidson, Ray Arnold, Ross Dunlop and Chris Wallace. So they're currently leading 19-13 and should be comfortable at the moment. A couple of score changes up on Rinks 1-4, which see Dandenong 2 leading 78 to Lilydale 1 68, and we're in the 78th end there. So some good results there.
Yes, Dandenong seem to have said that's had enough of the up and down and they decided to take the lead.
They've withheld the
The attack.
charge. Yep.
Because
And
earlier on they were just up and down, weren't they?
they've quietened down on Rink 1 as well.
Yeah,
So,
they're on their last end. 12 to 23, Lilydale's favour.
Good win. And we're just looking at Rink 4 and a good comeback here. He might just... he might have the shot there. But as we pop over to Rink 8... looks like they're trying to really fast pace it. Or not.
Well, there's only 6 difference there. It depends on, as you say, they're playing the 20th end. There's only 6 shots in it. So they'll be probably looking at trying to build it up somewhere.
Correct. So we're just on the 8th end at the moment, on the 8th rink. Just seeing Lilydale jump up on the mat. So with that, some more shots picked up. I can tell you on Rink 4 that Dandenong have picked up 1 shot, and they're currently leading 27 to 11 on Rink 4. So that score has progressed out to Dandenong 2 are currently 80 on the 78th end, and they're leading over Lilydale 68. So great result there. The Lilydale third on Rink 8 just had his shot, and they'll all wander down. I just have a sneaky feeling that green bowl. Oh, I tell you what, he might have pinched it there. That is a good shot.
Ring 2's gone 21 ends, 15-15.
Wow.
Yeah, they've drawn over there.
It's a bit of a comeback.
Yes.
So
they're finished over there. So, and on Rink 1 we've got 12-23 Lilydale's favour on the last end, and on Rink 3 26 Dandenong's way to 19 on the last end, and they've just started the 20th end on Rink 4.
and holding 2. Well, can you make up, what have we got there, 4 ends? Can you make up 12 shots in 4 ends with only 3 rinks playing?
Yes, easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
We'll see, we'll see.
Depends on the drawability.
Right, let's go over and have a look as we just gently zoom around.
Because the players should be looking at the overall score now and concentrating on what they're doing to try and get back into it.
Right, and got the Lilydale skip just stepping up to the mat. It's just, sorry, just out of screen there. We've just taken a wide angle shot.
They're having a measure at the present moment on Rink 3, and they're finished. They're shaking hands. So we'll wait for the score to go up there.
So just the 2 ends remaining. And again, we'd like to thank the Dandenong Club for inviting us along tonight. It's been a great night. Full of music. Some great commentary from yourself, Ronnie.
Thank you very much, mate, for inviting me.
Yes. No, look, it's been a pleasure giving us a hand. Of course, we'll put up...
There you are. They've just put the score up then. 21 ends. We've finished with Dandenong 26 and Lilydale 21. They picked up 2 shots on Rink 3.
So that pulls it back to Dandenong 2 are 80. and Lilydale won a 70. So a nice result there. Just looking at some options there on the rink as we see it.
So they pulled back 2. You were asking about 8. Now they pulled back 2, so I've only got to 6. That's 10 up there, so there's something wrong there. They've changed the score. Because you were asking about 8 shots.
Well, it's only 10 now, 3 ends. Last shot coming into screen now from Lilydale. Just coming into screen.
He's not happy about it.
And it'll cut short. Pick up 1 to Dandenong. So that'll take them on to 91 at the completion of 83. So last end coming up. So scores currently at 91-51. No change on Rink's 1 to 4.
Not at the moment. Still 80 to 70.
We might have to do another camera sweep. Looks like they're in the final end on Rink 1.
As we end 20 on Rink 4.
That's Chris Wallace there on screen.
Oh, that was close. Sorry, I'm watching Ring 4.
It's happening everywhere, isn't it, at the moment? Well, I'm just watching Rink 1 with would appear 1 bowl left. Chris Wallace's second bowl just coming into play there and just sitting right behind. Nice correction there from Chris. Closer and just see what's really going on in there. So they got a shot there by the sound of it. I still can't see another bowl there on the mat. Maybe 1 left. So just currently sitting at on Rink 1 to 4, still 80 to 70 in favour of Dandenong. On Rinks 5 to 8, it is Dandenong 91 to 51, and coming into the final end now. As we see Ross Dunlop just coming up, you'll see his bowl come into screen very shortly. So it appears just there. Good correction there. So folks, we're nearly about at the end. Ron, it's been great having you along, as I said before. So again, thanks to the Dandenong Club. We might wrap it up there. We can't see much change in Rinks 1 to 4. That's currently sitting at 80 to 70. We think that Dandenong, we just might wait for that last.
Yeah, I don't think you'll see much change in it. But, as I said, they've only got 1 bowl over Rink 1 and 1 end to play here.
Yes, and I think there's just 1 bowl to come from Lilydale on Rink 1. And he's just stepping up just having a think about mid-wicket, just having a look. Just a reminder that BLK gear is available here at the shop. And Aero Bowls. Here is the main Melbourne stockist down at the Dandenong Bowl Shop. We're going to call it there, folks. So again, folks, it's been a great night. Don't forget, tomorrow we're at Kringle Skydome for the Division 2 match on Kringle versus Mount Martha, and then Super Sunday we're down at
Somerville Bowling Club for the Somerville Classic.
Classic Triples.
That's correct.
And that'll kick off at around 9:30 and take you through the whole day. We'll be there all day. Let's keep our fingers crossed about the rain and see if we can work through that. It'll be great. Nice joining you, folks. In the meantime,
Just before you go, I know it's a bit late and asking, but if there's a team out there that'll like a game on Sunday, I'm short one team, so I'd appreciate if anybody's interested.
there you go,
Catch you
folks.
late. Just give me a ring on 0418 468 808.
Or jump onto the Somerville Bowls Club site and grab some details there. Have a great weekend, folks. Been a great night in bowls. I hope the BPL goes well for the Pulse. Also the Premier League. If you're still on there, just tune into Bowls Vic. Jump on there.
And thank you very much, Peter.
Thanks again, Ronnie. And folks, we'll catch you there. They're just wrapping up. Good night.